What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode, and this is going to be something a little bit different. Here is the team that I'm using for this current episode, a 4-3-1-2 team. I'm going to do a squad builder on that at a later point, because I definitely do want to do a squad builder off them. And the kits I've got is a Vitesse Arnhem home kit, and the away kit is a Hartlepool away, which looks like the French kit, which I really like. And this team we're going up against a 4-5-1, a very balanced team, and you know, David Silva, Fabregas, Mata, Torres, Neves, you got a lot of good players there. Anyway, so this series is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to hopefully do them on a Wednesday, and they're going to be talking about the team of the week, some footballing news for the games that are coming up in the week and the weekend and stuff like that, and anything related to gaming and to any sort of news. It's basically an amalgamation of many things, and just want to talk about it. It's going to be quite a laid-back series, and it's going to be quite long, so hopefully you will bear with it. And if you do enjoy it, I really do need your feedback on it. If no one really enjoys the sort of format of you know, of a series, then, you know, put that in the comments below. I won't take it to heart. I will not, you know, do any more episodes. So what I wanted to talk about today, and there's quite a few topics in hand. The first main topic is about informs. It is team of the week time, and I'm going to put the link and any other links in the description below. But the topic is, are informs really worth it? And that's what I want to ask you guys. Do you think informs are really worth it? And actually put a inform, or many informs that you've used, that you really see a difference with. I've got to be honest, like, I have tried quite a few. Some of them I've been thoroughly disappointed with, and some of them are roughly the same. So if you've got the money, you might as well. And that is my kind of view on informs. If you have the money for them, they're not, you know, value for money. If you're paying 50, 60k, you can make a better team than whatever team you're going to be making with that player for cheaper. You can make a good 20, 30k team. The team I'm using today in the 4-3-1-2 is only like, you know, 15, 20k max, and it's probably better than most informs you're going to buy and put into a team. So it's, yeah, they're not going to be worth it in my mind, but if you have the coins for it, and you know, they feel roughly the same, you might as well. I just don't see the point, personally. You might as well just buy the original one, especially for ones that don't have an inform. Buy the original card and keep buying attribute cards for them. You know, you're going to get them into an informed state. That's basically all they are, just a few amplified stats. I think they will even make them probably even better using the attribute cards. So I'm not an advocate for, you know, everyone using attribute cards on players, but it probably is cheaper over the long run if you're using players like the Ronaldos, the Messis, etc. So is there any informs that I'm trying to think of an inform that really improved from his first his normal card, and I don't really think there is any. I really don't think Jackson Martinez is a very good player. I wouldn't say he's better than his normal card. I really can't think of any, to be honest, but put them in the comments below. There probably is these informs, you know, the bronze to silvers, and maybe someone who've gone up from silver to gold. Some of those informs that have had big increases, you might enjoy more, or players that have had positional changes could be even better because of it. So let's get on to another topic. By the way, if you have any opinions on that, do put it in the comments below. As to any view that you have on this series and any feedback, put them in the comments below. I do value the comments that you will put. Okay, so the team of the week is in the description, and if you haven't checked it out, do go and check it out, and just go in to have a look at it now. And you know, the team of the week looks pretty decent. You got Arjen Robben, who's going to be a lot of money, being a right mid, and 89. Aubameyang is I wouldn't say completely ruined, but he is. He's usually a striker, and this one, 93 pace, 80 shooting, 74 passing, 81 dribbling. You're like, well, I want him at striker. This one is at right wing, which I didn't see the Saint Etienne game. I really don't know, and he does play quite wide, you know, because of the pace, I suppose. But I think that's a bit harsh putting him there. Then we have Wilfred Boney. I really didn't enjoy the first one too much, but this one's at centre forward. I think if you play him in a 4-4-1-1, he'll be pretty good. We have Howedes, the Valencia player, not really that great. We have another player called Conti, 58 pace CDM. Yeah, no thanks. He's going to be, you know, one of those discarded players. One player I haven't used yet, is Bernat, and plays for Real Betis, and he's, you know, I think he had an upgrade card recently that really upped his stats. This inform is definitely going to be, I think, better than him. He's nearly 70 pace, nearly 80 shooting, 88 passing though, 78 dribbling, and 73 defending, so he could be a really good CDM, you know, decent pace, good defending, you know, over 70, and he's probably got great long shots on him. So that player I'm really interested in trying. I think there's a second inform, Raphael. I think that is second inform because of that wonder goal. I think it's a little bit harsh. I mean, I didn't see the game, but it was a really good goal. But if you're going on goal basis, why isn't Papi Cisse there? You know what I mean? I didn't see the rest of the game though, so I don't know if Raphael had an outstanding, sublime game. There is Maynard Figueroa, who is actually a centre-back, they're saying in here, but I think some people are saying he's left-back, but on the web app he is a centre-back, 79 pace and 80 defending. That's all you need to know. He's a BPL defender with a lot of pace, and he is going to be a very wanted player. We have Joe Matip in the Bundesliga, even for Schalke, 74 pace, 81 defending, and he looks a really tidy player, and I don't think he's going to go for too much either. The goalkeeper is Salvatore Sirigu, and then on the bench there's quite a few of these random silver players. Fabian, for example, but he's now a left mid. And yeah, there's not really much really there. Didier Yakonan is now right mid. Again, if he was striker, he would be worth a bit. Being right mid, not as much, even though you could convert him to right forward. So that is the team of the week. It's not looking too bad. Oh, I actually forgot the main centerpiece. My bad. I forgot the main centerpiece player, which is Gareth Bale. He is now a cam. Oh my days. This guy is just... we might as well have a topic just dedicated on Gareth Bale. I think we will have to have that now. Gareth Bale converted to cam. He's an 88. He's got 94 pace, 86 shooting, 86 passing, 88 dribbling, even 74 heading. He's not even that good in the air, but you know, he's not the best in the air. 74 heading's not too bad, and the 77 defending. This guy is just insane. Imagine him converted to striker. Gareth Bale is going to be, I think, this cam version is going to be up there with the Ronaldos, the Messis. I think he's going to be that expensive. You know, you imagine a BPL team, you know, a 4-4-2 or something like that, or 3-5-2 with Gareth Bale up front with Walcott. The pace is just unreal. But yeah, I mean, Gareth Bale is going to be absolutely insane, and it's probably worth actually buying points just to try and go and get Gareth Bale, because I think his money is going to be incredibly high. Arjen Robben is going to be there, so you've got a couple of, you know, good players to go for in this team of the week, and you know, it looks a decent team of the week. So let's get on to Gareth Bale first, and say my views on Gareth Bale, because most, you know, English media like to hype players up. I suppose it's pretty much what the Brazilians do. They see one player who does half decent, they hype him up to be the next Pele and things like that. And the thing with Gareth Bale is he's doing really well at the moment. He's in that purple patch, if you know what I mean. Everything he does, you know, goes in, and he is carrying his team. If you saw Spurs against Newcastle, you know, I do probably sound a little bit biased saying this, you know, being a Newcastle fan, but I didn't think he played that great. He scored, I think, 2 goals, and basically he was the only reason they beat us. They were pretty average that game. They really struggled breaking us down, but they still got the win. And I actually think that one should have been a draw. But when you have a good player like Gareth Bale, you know, he puts the team on his back, and he did that again the last game, and to even get some more goals. I can't remember, I don't know his ratio at the moment, but I think it's like 9 goals in 7 games, something like that. And he is definitely, you know, proven what a quality player he is, and a reason why Spurs are now, I do believe, 3rd, and you know, they're going to be really pushing to secure that Champions League spot ahead of the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal. So what are your views on Gareth Bale? Is he the most informed player at the moment in the world? And according to media sources, is he the best player in the world? You know, or can he have the potential to be one of the best players in the world? I'm not sure you can really do that at Spurs, It will be interesting to see if Spurs will be able to keep hold of him. You know, there'll be teams after him. I mean, I know Jose Mourinho definitely wanted him. When he was a bench player at Spurs, he wanted him when he was struggling. And there was media reports of him going to, like, Birmingham for, like, 3 million or 6 million or something like that. And I definitely know he wanted him then, and he probably would want him now if he goes to PSG. Would you see Gareth Bale at PSG? I really don't know. I could see him, though, at, like, a Spanish team, though. You know, like a Barcelona. Instead of going for Neymar, would you go for Bale? I really don't know. I do see Bale kind of moving on at some point. I don't see Spurs having enough ambition for someone of that quality to stay. But, you know, you never know. Bale could be there for the rest of his career. Also, what I wanted to talk about is, as you've seen the team of the week, I wanted to get across basically what I would invest in, you know, because I did a bit of trading and I look at these players and I've got kind of a, you know, an inkling of what players I think will be good to invest in. If you don't know this method, you basically, every team of the week, you go and buy quite a few of the players, keep them a couple weeks because, you know, you don't really need the money, and then go and sell them. And you're probably going to make easy, you know, you're not going to make hundreds of thousands doing that. It depends how many you buy, of course. But you're probably going to make, you know, a couple K each player. And if you can keep doing that and you have a load of them, you're making good, easy money. And that's the thing. It's easy. It's easy to buy these players at bins and stuff like that when they're in team of the week and when there's a happy hour. So the players I would say to invest in this week, 100% before they go out of packs, Gareth Bale. He's a cam. He is going to only rise. I do sense. Well, no, I would say only rise after he's gone down. Obviously, the first day he's going to be absolute ridiculous prices. He's going to kind of stagnate a little bit, you know, during the whole week. And that's probably the best time to buy him. Not on the last day. Do not buy it on last day. That's when a lot of people do. And their prices seem to rise a little. I remember looking at Jacob Blazukowski. And the same thing happened. He rose a couple of K then. So I wouldn't say do that. Try and buy him when there's a good happy hour, you know, a few days before the end of the team of the week. So yeah, definitely Gareth Bale because of his position will change. Also as well, Maynard Figueroa, centre back, pacey, all Premier League players rise for the most part. Anyone who's half decent, and Figueroa will be the exact same. I think he's only going to rise. So definitely, I would say Figueroa is a good player to go for. I was looking at Gibbs and he was like 80,000 coins he's going for, 70 to 80,000. So I mean, any player will rise, and I think definitely Figueroa will do that. Another player to really look out for, mainly because he's cheap, will be Joe Matip. He'll be quite useful in hybrids, linking because of his nation. And the Bundesliga is a very, very popular league. I think all good, you know, quick defenders in the Bundesliga, especially the informs, will go up. You know, Howedes, for example, he definitely has gone up, and he's a good defender as well. Joel Matip is a very good defender, and I would say definitely go and try Joel Matip if he is cheap, and I definitely think he is going to rise. The player I think is going to rise the most over time is going to be Salvatore Sirigu. If he doesn't get another inform or a second inform, I do believe Sirigu is going to be one of the more sought after goalkeepers to go and buy, and that is definitely a player I'm 110% looking to get, because he's going to be used in hybrids a lot. How many people have used Sirigu in hybrids because he will link to Chiellini or Ogbonna, etc., or the you know, just the Serie A in general, and being Italian, I think he's only going to rise. And I would 100% recommend you go and invest in Sirigu. Don't buy him straight away. Wait for his price to kind of plummet to a point that it's kind of realistic, and then go for that, because after he's out of packs, they're only going to rise. Okay, so what I wanted to also talk about is the games tonight. It is Wednesday, and there is quite a few games tonight. There is a few games at 19:30, which is you know, UK time. There is Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. What a game that is going to be! It's in the cup. All these games are cup games, I do believe. 19:30, I think that is the kickoff. That is a game I'm really contemplating watching. Also, Middlesbrough, Chelsea, Ajax, AZ Alkmaar, Sporting Braga versus Benfica, Paris Saint-Germain versus Marseille. That is David Beckham's, you know, I think he's starting for Paris Saint-Germain tonight in the Cup. So it's definitely, you know, the media hype behind Beckham for his first start is going to be pretty crazy. And the way Paris Saint-Germain are playing, it should be an entertaining game. And also later on in the day, FC Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. Basically Seville or Negredo versus Radamel Falcao, and it's going to be interesting in that game as well. So there's quite a few good games on tonight. They're all cups though. Also Middlesbrough versus Chelsea, I forgot to say that one. And my predictions for tonight, I think Bayern Munich are going to win this. Also put your predictions in the comments below. I think Bayern Munich are going to win this. The way that they've been going, I think they've kind of pushed the Borussia Dortmund aside from their dominance, and I think it's going to be a 2-1 tonight with I think Marco Reus is going to score for Dortmund, and for Bayern Munich I don't know the lineup, but I would say probably Mario Gomez and maybe someone like Müller. Let's go for Middlesbrough at Chelsea. I think I can only see a Chelsea win tonight, even though they've not been the best away from home. It's going to be interesting to see Rafa Benitez. You know, there's been a little hype about, you know, there's been some players kind of rebelling against his authority, and it'll be interesting to see how Chelsea will play against Middlesbrough, because if Middlesbrough are up for it, they can be a decent side, but I still think Chelsea should win it, and I think it should be 2-0, and I'm really not sure on who they're going to play, but I probably would say Bar and Victor Moses if they are playing. Ajax versus AZ Alkmaar. Again, I'm not really going to see the scorers for these because I really don't know them too well. But it'd be interesting. I don't really know how well Ajax have been going lately. And AZ Alkmaar have got a couple of decent players. I'll probably say Ajax should win that, probably 2-0. Sporting Braga versus Benfica. I can only see Benfica have been sloppy recently, but I still think Benfica will win this 3-0. The next game is Paris Saint-Germain versus Marseille, and I think this is going to be a 1-0 game for Paris Saint-Germain. I think it's going to be quite a low-scoring affair. Even though it's a cup game, I think it's going to be quite edgy. Neither team want to lose, and I think Paris Saint-Germain will nick that. The next game, Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. This could go either way. 2-1 up Atletico from the first leg, and Sevilla have got an away goal. So, you know, if they can get a goal back, I do believe they go through if they do get one goal. And I still think Atletico will be wanting that one away goal, and then it's going to be tougher for Sevilla. So I do believe it's going to be probably a 2-1 victory for Atletico Madrid. That is my predictions for today's game. Do put them in the comments below. Also in the description, I'll show the games, so you can basically copy and paste that if you want to know what games are on today, or the more important games. Okay, a couple of game deals. This is a section I thought I'd add to this sort of episode. A couple of game deals that I've seen is there's games on demand. If you are on Xbox 360 from the 26th of February, I think up to somewhere in March, like the 6th or 7th of March, there's going to be the games on demand, which is basically you can buy games instantly and download them on Xbox. There's going to be quite a few reductions. A lot of them are being, you know, reduced 80+%. For example, Grid is going to be £2.69, and there is quite a few of other games that is going to be priced at that similar area. I think Tomb Raider Legend is going to be £2.69. A lot of decent, maybe a little bit old games, but if you've never played them and to instantly download them for £2.69 is not too bad, and there's a lot that's going to be reduced. So definitely, you know, have a look out for some of those games on demand. Again, links in the description. If you are on PS3 though, there's a couple of good deals for you on the PlayStation. God of War HD is free for all PlayStation Plus members. Also as well, they are offering a 3-month trial. So if you have not used PlayStation Plus before, there is a way of signing up to get a free month. And what you can do with that is to play the games that they have on their system. The influx of games coming in from the 6th of March to the 20th of March are Sleeping Dogs, Vanquish, Limbo, all coming in on the 6th of March, and then on the 13th and the 20th are Wipeout 2048 and Luminous. And what you can do is you can download all of these games for free while you are a PlayStation Plus member. So on the 6th of March, if you want to get Sleeping Dogs, you can go and download it. Vanquish is one of the better games I have played in a long while. I would definitely recommend that. So a couple good deals for people on the PS3. And yeah, there's a couple of last things I want to talk about is, do you think there's going to be PlayStation Plus membership for PS4? There's been a lot of things about PlayStation 4 recently, and it does look an impressive console. It will be interesting to see what the Xbox can muster up, but I think if they keep doing things like this, you know, offering free games for people to use on their membership, and they have this console out before Xbox, I think it would be tough for the Xbox to really, you know, ask people to come back, because if you're going to be paying for gold or paying for PlayStation Plus, you get better stuff on PlayStation Plus. You're getting free games for you to play. We don't get nothing like that on the Xbox, so be interesting to see what they can do about that. Also as well, I'm not sure if I'm not going to add it into this episode, but should I do other news, you know, like things about Oscar Pistorius and other, you know, current news stories as well? Should I add that to this episode or not? Anyway, this has been a long episode, and if you have stayed with it, it is much appreciated. And please do give me your opinions and your views on everything I've talked about. And should I keep doing these every Wednesday or every time that I can actually do it? Be much appreciated to put your views in the comments below. Please do like it if you have enjoyed it. It really, really does help. And yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Do subscribe. Check out my links to Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.